In the beginning, there was nothing but darkness and silence, a cosmos waiting to be awakened. Then, in a moment we can scarcely comprehend, the universe erupted into existence. The Big Bang scattered matter and energy across the void, setting in motion a dance that would shape everything to come. Clouds of gas drifted and swirled, pulled together by the gentle tug of gravity, until stars were born, burning fiercely and illuminating the darkness. Over billions of years, these first stars lived, died, and exploded, forging the elements that would become the building blocks of planets, oceans, and life itself. Amidst this cosmic alchemy, a small planet formed in the embrace of a modest star, a world we would come to call Earth. For eons, this planet was a molten wasteland, battered by asteroids and volcanoes. Yet, as it cooled, water pooled on its surface, creating vast oceans beneath a sky that shifted from red to blue. Within these primordial seas, something miraculous occurred. Molecules combined in intricate patterns, forming the first simple cells. Life had begun its journey. From these humble origins, life diversified in extraordinary ways. Single-celled organisms joined forces, giving rise to complex multicellular beings. Plants took root, harnessing sunlight through photosynthesis, while animals learned to swim, crawl, and eventually walk upon the land. The continents drifted, mountains rose and fell, and the tapestry of life grew ever more intricate. Dinosaurs thundered across ancient plains, dominating the Earth for millions of years, only to vanish in the wake of a catastrophic asteroid impact. In the aftermath, mammals emerged from the shadows, their adaptability paving the way for a new chapter in the planet's story. Among these mammals, a unique species evolved, upright, clever, and endlessly curious. Early humans roamed the savannas of Africa, fashioning tools from stone, mastering fire, and forming the first social bonds. Over tens of thousands of years, they spread across the globe, braving deserts, crossing frozen land bridges, and adapting to every environment they encountered. With the dawn of language, humanity's story accelerated. Knowledge could be shared, ideas exchanged, and traditions passed down through generations. Communities blossomed into villages, then into cities. Agriculture transformed wandering tribes into settled societies, and the first great civilizations arose along the fertile banks of rivers, the Nile, the Tigris and Euphrates, the Indus, and the Yangtze. In Egypt, colossal pyramids rose from the sands, monuments to the ingenuity and ambition of a people who sought to bridge the gap between earth and heaven. In Mesopotamia, the Sumerians etched their thoughts into clay tablets, leaving behind the earliest written records. Far to the east, China cultivated rice paddies and constructed mighty walls, while in the Americas, complex societies like the Olmec and Maya observed the stars and built towering temples. As centuries passed, empires expanded and contracted. The Greeks pondered the nature of existence, laying the foundations of philosophy, mathematics, and democracy. Rome built an empire that stretched across continents, its roads and aqueducts binding distant lands together. In India, profound spiritual traditions took root, and in Africa, powerful kingdoms like Kush and Mali thrived, trading gold, salt, and ideas. Yet history was not merely a tale of kings and empires. It was shaped by countless individuals, the farmers who tilled the soil, the artisans who crafted beauty from clay and bronze, the storytellers who kept memories alive. It was marked by moments of triumph and tragedy, of progress and peril. Wars were waged, but so were peace and reconciliation. Inventions like the wheel, the plow, and the printing press transformed how people lived, learned, and connected. The Middle Ages brought castles and cathedrals, knights and scholars. Across the Islamic world, cities like Baghdad and Cordoba became centers of learning, preserving ancient knowledge and making new discoveries in medicine, astronomy, and mathematics. In Asia, the Silk Road wound its way from China to Europe, carrying silk, spices, and new ideas across continents. Then, with the Renaissance, a spirit of curiosity and creativity swept through Europe. Artists painted masterpieces, scientists explored the laws of nature, and explorers set sail into the unknown. the world grew larger as new continents were mapped and cultures collided. The Age of Enlightenment followed, championing reason, liberty, and the pursuit of knowledge. Revolutions reshaped nations. The American colonies declared their independence. The French stormed the Bastille, and slaves in Haiti fought for freedom. The Industrial Revolution transformed societies, filling cities with factories and railroads. New inventions, steam engines, telegraphs, and electric lights shrank distances and redefined what was possible. Through the 19th and 20th centuries, humanity reached unprecedented heights and faced unimaginable challenges. Wars swept the globe, bringing destruction but also inspiring movements for peace and justice. The rights of individuals, women, workers, and marginalized peoples became rallying cries for change. Science unlocked the mysteries of disease, the atom, and the universe itself. While technology put the world at our fingertips, the world grew smaller as airplanes soared across oceans and radio waves carried voices around the globe. The dream of reaching for the stars became reality when humans set foot on the moon. Yet, the shadows of conflict and inequality lingered, reminding us that our progress is never guaranteed. As the 21st century dawned, humanity stood at a crossroads. Global challenges, climate change, pandemics, and the quest for sustainable living demanded new ways of thinking and acting. The digital revolution connected billions, blurring borders and weaving together a tapestry of cultures, ideas, and experiences. And so the history of the world is not just a chronicle of events, but a story of resilience, creativity, and hope. It is the sum of every dream, every discovery, every struggle, and every act of kindness. It is a story still being written as each generation takes up the pen to shape the future. From the birth of the cosmos to the rise of civilizations, from the darkest trials to the brightest triumphs, humanity's journey is a testament to the power of curiosity, cooperation, and the enduring desire to understand our place in the universe. The story of the world is, above all, a story of us, where we have come from, what we have achieved, and the possibilities that lie ahead.